I'm a big fan of Arca Swiss plates, and I have them mounted on all my cameras all the time just because it makes it a lot more convenient to quickly mount them on a tripod and just get shooting. They work great on larger cameras and generally give enough clearance so you can still open the battery door or access the memory card. However, camera manufacturers are starting to cram a lot of amazing technology and phenomenal picture quality into smaller cameras like the Panasonic Lumix LX and GX series, but unfortunately most of them are simply too small to mount a plate permanently without it interfering with the battery door and SD card compartment. Even the smallest Arca Swiss plate I found doesn't allow the door to open with either orientation of the Arca Swiss plate on my LX100. But then I thought, wait a second, I've got a Dremel and I'm not afraid to use it, and with just 10 manly minutes of using a power tool, problem solved. So this is going to be slightly different for every single small camera, but let me show you at least what I did for my LX100. The first thing you want to do is get a general idea of the template of the area you need to remove for your particular camera. In regards to the orientation, I went with the clamping surface on the front and rear of the camera since the battery compartment is on the side, and if I were to mount it the other way, I would actually be removing some of the actual clamping surface, so I didn't think that was ideal. Attach the plate to the bottom of the camera and then etch a small outline of the area to be removed with a small flathead screwdriver. You don't have to be perfect, but definitely get as close as you can. Another thing you can do is measure the distance from the center of the 1/4-20 hole to the edge of your battery door just to get a little bit more accurate. Now go ahead and remove the plate from the camera and also remove the 1/4-20 screw from the plate, as well as the locking pins, as it'll make the process a little bit easier. The next thing to do is place it in a vise with some sort of soft material to protect the plate. Don't clamp it too hard since most of these are going to be made out of aluminum, which is a soft metal. First, cut straight down into the plate using a cutting disc on both sides. After those cuts, flip the plate so you can make 2 more cuts to remove the last chunk of metal. At this point, place the plate back onto the camera just to make sure you removed enough material and make any adjustments as necessary. But once you're happy with the overall shape, use a shaping and sanding bit to smooth out any rough edges. And then after that, you can make it a little bit prettier by using some permanent marker to make it all one color again. And then there you go. Now you can leave this plate on your small camera all the time so you don't have to mess around with installing the plate every time you want it to mount it to an Arca Swiss receiver. Thanks so much for watching, and if this video helped you out at all, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for lots more videos like this coming soon.